Jake Arrieta gets the start tonight for the Orioles. His fourth start. He's looking for his third win. For more on the Orioles right-hander, let's check in with Amber Theo-Harris.
Jake, we kind of talked about this a little bit after your last start, but have you had time to reflect on what you took away from that start and facing your first little bit of adversity in the big leagues?
Yeah, I think the big thing was, when I watch videos, that most of my sliders were starting off on the outer part of the plate and breaking out of the zone completely, and the hitters were really able to eliminate that pitch. And when they can do that, even if my fastball is good and having late life, they're still ready for it when I give it to them. And so that's the big thing I took out of that start, is just that I got to throw my breaking ball over more, and that'll make my fastball more effective.
You seem to be a very confident guy. Is that just your personality, or did you learn early on that if you pitch without confidence, you're not going to get very far?
Well, I think that has a lot to do with it too, but that's just the way I was raised. My parents were, big about being confident. My dad was the same way, and that's really just how I've always been. And I figured, it's worked to this point. I don't really want to change anything if it's been helping me be successful. So I'm just going to stick with it.
Was there anybody that maybe that you knew in the big leagues before you even got here, or since you have gotten here, that kind of has prepared you for how difficult it can be, and that not many rookies come up and just breeze through and have a great season, that you're going to have to deal with the ups and downs? And how have you prepared yourself for that?
Well, I think there's been a couple guys that have really been an influence in my success so far, and one of them was Mike Griffin in AAA, and he was really big about my approach and sticking to the game plan, speeding up the tempo, and just things that once I got up here, which would really be affected if I didn't make sure I was on top of those. So he was a huge help, and also Mike Hinneman was a big leaguer for a while. He was a closer with Detroit. He worked with me throughout my college days, and when I played in the Texas Collegiate League, he was part of that team. So he was a big part of my development as well. And I owe a lot to those guys.